Okay, let's see. We're live. I'm gonna change to this. Oh, I forgot to do a thing. 1 second. This goes there. Okay, and I need to just adjust this. There we go. Welcome to a session. It's probably better if I'm here, right? Of blueprints. We're going to be solving puzzles for a little bit. And remember that I have this thing, which is my obsidian, like mind map of blueprints. So that's going to be awesome. Let me see. Profiles. I'm playing 2 games actually. I'm playing the one when I'm streaming and recording, and one that I'm playing on my own, which is this one in day 7. But we're going to continue with the one that's on the channel. So now it's going to be day 4. Okay, profile loaded. Continue. I have a lot of information that I've gathered, so my guide is, more, it has a lot more information. And that will help us now. Day 4. Okay, the first thing is that now I know how to open the orchard. I know how to do that. So let me see. If you go over here, you will see that in the red room, the dark room, let me just show you, dark room. Hey, hello. Hello, Rozzolito. And hello, Jason Z. This is a great game, yeah. In the dark room, I discovered it, and I managed to see, to inspect the different pictures, so I got a lot of stuff here. And I got a picture of a tree that was cut down, and then you can see the code for the padlock. It is 1128. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over here. Hey, Pongo! Pongo became a member. Woohoo! Awesome. We're going to go over here because we finally have the code. And yeah, the code was nearby, but it was in the past. And the good thing is when you enter the orchard, you get access to 20 more steps per day. So you increase the 50 steps to, 70. That's exactly where you found the orchard code too. Yeah. You see, it was in this tree, and this tree got cut. But as per this, the pictures in the dark room, we can see that it was 1128. You see? In this playthrough, I have not been to the dark room, but in my personal playthrough, I've been there. So 1128. 1128. That's it. We did it. And you see, the apple orchard has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start with each new day with an extra 20 steps. So, awesome. Okay. And also, there's another thing over here. If you see, we got gas valves. Look at this, what happens when I turn this valve. This gas valve is powering these things. You see? So look at this. We're going to turn it off. And look at this. One of the 4 torches. So another permanent change. And over here there's a sundial thing, which I have no freaking clue. And over here we got some stuff. Like, we got The gardener's logbook. I already took pictures of all of this. If you check over here in the apple orchard, we got information. Everything is being cataloged. So, you know, I'm doing that so it's not necessary for me to do it on the stream or when I'm recording. You never got a chance to walk live? Drop everything once I see blueprints. Awesome. So, this guy, you see, when you first came to the stating capacity of the new groundskeeper, was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, no record of anything regarding the various gardens and green rooms of this house under his care. As a result of this improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided, with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I will make an effort to make some records of my dealings on the estates, inasmuch as pertains to horticulture and general tomfoolery. Robert Nogula, groundskeeper. So you see, among my many commissioned duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holy's alluring grounds. My domain stretches from gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard, entrance drive, and east yard. Fortunately for my workload, the maintenance of the west grounds has not been a priority since Lady Epson's death and the ensuring closure of the west wing. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I still endeavor to push the west path weekly, even if none but myself take notice. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. The majority of these I discovered are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. The terrace, patio, veranda, morning room, greenhouse, and secret garden all fall within this category. So those are only craftables on the perimeter of the house. You see? The soil survey. One of the first tasks I undertook as groundskeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot on both the east and west wings of the house. And while I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots of the house, it was clear that the inconvenience such an undertaking would produce was in no way worth the extra data, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from this survey only ever appear in the wings. So these ones, we have a survey. I have no freaking clue as to what the survey means. Like, this is barren ground, this is rich soil. Does that mean that this one, and this one are more likely to have one of the green rooms that need to be on the borders? Maybe, who knows. To quantify soil quality, I measured the soil's capacity to support crop growth, maximize the promise of high yields. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks, due to some difficulty reaching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in a greenhouse. Smudge spots. A few years ago, the Baron made the long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking, as almost every room in the house had to be equipped with new fixtures and wiring. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment used outside of the house are still connected and powered by gas line, including, but not limited, to the orchard smudge pumps. 1 second, let me just put this over here. The ground is sour. The smudge spots found around the apple trees here in the orchard are a critical necessity, thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitude of the estate. These gas-burning stacked heaters prevent frost, should be kept on during the winter month to ensure a daily yield of apples. I just, messed them up. What I assume it means is when you're drafting a room, there's an advantage to putting a green room in the most fertile soil. Okay, that makes sense. Hello, Petey. When the smudge spots are not in use, the orchard gas line should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. And, like I said, the torches we lit. After a few months of idleness, I finally have a new cause to champion, and I have submitted a request for a change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statues of Orinda currently in the cloister with the much more appropriate angel, Reina. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holy be governed by the paragon of gardening? Though amused, I do not think Anne Babbage, if you see over here, Miss Anne Babbage, we have a mail from her and other stuff, and I think I have a picture. You believe that is what was saying too? Awesome. Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humor me and listen to me rave and pontificate on the subject for the better part of the lunch yesterday. Sometimes green broom have certain pros to them, and they appear more in the fertile areas. That is interesting. Okay. So we need to keep in mind this, we need to keep in mind the information that we got here. Like, this is a good place, this is a good place, that's a good place, that's a good place for a green room. And she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. I don't think I've seen the cloister. Truth be told, I have forgotten how to access the inn in Garth. I am too scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars for a third time. And we get this. I already found an image like this, but it's not this one. My best rendition, pretty good considering I have only ever seen Rena's depiction in the chapel. So this one is Rena, the one that has like the hoe, Okay. So that's what the gardener had here. Let me see. Do we have anything else, like a shovel or anything? No, there's nothing else. Okay. Let me see around here. No. Okay, let's go back to the house. Because we have permanently unlocked the orchard. So now we're gonna start. Also, in my other private playthrough, I already opened the other door. That one over there. And the way to open this is to draft a garage and have it powered up. You exit from the garage on the west side of the house, you double back, and there's like a pin here, and you open it, And then you go over there, and then you can draft an outer room, which is, I don't think there's like I don't know how many blueprints are, but there's a lot. Okay, so we're here. Let's try going north. So we got a storeroom, a hallway, and a corridor. Let's just grab the hallway for now. It is important that we open path, particularly in the first, steps. We have over here this thing. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked, but we know this is a red note. These are lies unless handwritten. So this is a lie. The doors in the west wing are more likely to be open. We had the chapel, we have a bedroom, we have a guest bedroom. Let's just put the bedroom over here. Oh, look at this. We got the spare set of car keys. This is good. This is pretty good. Also, it seems to show this that there's something hidden under this, But I have no clue as to how to get it. We got the Reddington. Greetings from Reddington. We got this lady. And look at this. This lady has a moon pendant. You see? And in my other playthrough, I discovered the attic, which is an awesome room. In the attic, there's a bunch of things. And there's also the picture of this lady. And if you check this out, this lady also has a moon pendant. So I think that this lady might be the same lady, but I don't know, younger? I don't know who she is. Okay, let's go west. We have a den, we have the parlor, we have a utility closet. We actually need the utility closet. Let's just do this. Okay, we're in the utility closet. As you can see, we get this. We can disable the keycard entry system. And we can do... We're going to turn the power off in the gymnasium. The power in the dark room is on. I'm going to turn the power on in the garage. You think that's the wife who passed away? But the thing is that the wife... Oh, sorry. I was dragging OBS. If you look to the office... In the office... In the office, he has this picture. And this picture, this is the office of our grand uncle. You see, she has a mole. And the lady in the other things doesn't have a mole. So I think this is our grand uncle, younger, and this might be... Eventually in our room you draft there's a family tree and you will be able to place that face. I believe this lady over here is Lady Clara Epson. You see? With the mole. The wife of Herbert Sinclair, she's deceased, related to the West Wing, mentioned in a note in the West Wing Hall, and mentioned in a note found in the dark room as well. Yeah, we will have to get the family tree thing. Okay, so the garage is on. That should allow, if we draft the garage, we're going to be able to go outside. The dark room is on. We're going to be able to see in the dark room. I don't know what these vac indicators do, but I have information about this. If you go over here to the utility closet notes, in the utility closet, there's not such so much to this game. It was so well done. My favorite game so far this year. Yeah, I agree. It's just awesome. We have utility room fuse box. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. And when you get all of the purple indicators, you can get the white one. There's an electronic email which you can read in the office that says, it should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. You see? So we need to press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. So if you see this, red, red. Check this out. Red, 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 red. So I press this. Now we should have a blue indicator. And I don't know how to get the blue indicator now. You was able to unlock that today? I think I might have unlocked it because I'm not seeing the blue indicator now. I don't know if I unlocked it in this one or in the other one. Because you see we get green. Oh, sorry, that worked. So, there you go. Wait. How did I get that? Okay, so it's in this direction. Blue. Okay, sorry. I need to do it in the other direction. Okay, so red indicator. Okay, no. There, so. Okay. Just try and error until you stumble at it. No, I read this. Blue indicator next to red indicator to activate purple. But we need to do it in the other direction. That one? Yeah, we need to do it in the other direction. Sorry. Been so long since I did it, you can't remember it. 1 second. So, this one is red. Now this one, oh. You mean to stumble across the sequence. Oh, no, I kind of figured it out according to that note, but now that I am streaming, I'm not seeing it. 1 second. I don't want to give you hints. You can give a hint if it is something that I am completely missing. because I've seen a lot of people stream this game, and I'm also, you know, like doing it on my own in a second playthrough. So press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. So what I did, we got the blue indicators. So press a blue indicator next to a red indicator. You mean purple, not blue. Yeah. 1 second. So, and there. No, but it needs to be in the other direction. There, okay. And this has to be red, purple. Crap. One second. I screwed up this. There. There. Okay, so that's one is that. Press, let me check. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. Okay, so this has to be red. And now that goes purple. Okay. This has to be red, purple. This has to be red, purple. This has to be red, purple. And now I press this and it should be white. But I don't know what this means. I don't know what I did with this. We have now a white indicator. And as you can see over here, it says, it should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. So we did this. But I don't know what I did. I don't know why this is important. Okay, let's go back. There's another clue you're missing? Probably because we have, like I said, we have 2 notes. We have... Now just set the other ones to the right colors. What are the right colors? Okay, you see we got this thing. We got this which says, Gabe, yes, this is the correct functionality. Off, blue, green, white, red, purple. And this is... Oh. Thanks for the due diligence. Oh, so I need to put it to this. Off, blue, green, white, red, and purple. Oh. Let me see that. So this one has to be white. This one has to be off. This is blue. This is green. This is red. And this is... crap. Purple. Oh! Oh crap! Holy crap! What is this? Whoa! Cinematic! Cinematic! We got a secret! Look at this! The gemstone cavern has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with 2... Whoa! Okay, so secrets galore. That's why the game should be shouldn't be named. Yeah. So. Okay. So, setting the colors to this, and this one should go over here. unlocks the gemstone cavern. And this is a new one. It was hoping it was a spoiler to have you read the email again. No, that's a hint. And that is exactly the hint that I need. Because I would never have thought... I thought this was the sequence that you press one, it was off. Then you pressed another, it was blue, it was green. And I would say, this is wrong, you know? But no, you say, it says in the email. Yes, it says in the email how the lights must go, you know? Not a spoiler you would have been upset with? Yeah, no, me neither. And like I said, I've watched a lot of people play this, so I know a lot of stuff that's probably very advanced in the game. Yeah, now it's a permanent change, yeah. Okay, so we did this. I'm gonna go and just take a look at that thing, you know? That was a permanent change. It's over here. It's over here. Oh, crap. Yeah, we were right next to the entrance, so we're good. I have an issue. It was down there, so I wasted a step. It's okay, it's okay. No, I thought it was near the tent, but apparently it's over here. Oh crap, I screwed up again. Jesus! Oh crap. So I wasted another step. We're just wasting steps all over the place. So close, yeah. Okay, so there it... No, it's not that one. It's up there. Yeah, there it is. Look at this. Oh, sorry. I have a bot on Twitch. Let me just ban it. Remember, we always dual stream to both YouTube and Twitch, so you can watch in the platform of your convenience. Okay. Wow. Oh, look at this, another one. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna write this down. So, start each day with 2 gems. Sorry. And the second is has one of the gas valves. Good thing accountant isn't here to see you wasting blueprints currency. Yeah. Luckily they are in a different reality, otherwise they would be all up on my ass. Oh, look at this. Here is the last of the equipment for the new mine. I don't think we're going to need more than this, especially if we're going to limit excavation to 2 stones per day. I was told by the engineer that getting greedier than that might risk the structural integrity of the cave walls. So I suppose we'll have to adhere to his expert opinion, at least for now. We managed to remove all but 1 minecart from the old tunnels, 2 of which were too rusted and worn down to be of any use to us up here. So Dave went ahead and made the call to scrap them. I'm not sure that the foreman is going to be too happy about that. Hopefully you can smooth it over. Now there's still 1 more cart down there. It's locked on a short track, way too difficult to move from the reservoir side. It's a little bit awkward because it's blocking the passage, so I suggest someone move it from the other side if they can get over there. The boss informed us that there are 2 other ways into the site from that side. But I think we're gonna leave that for someone else to finish up if the old man really wants it done. Okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. And we're gonna put this. Found a note. We're gonna put that note over there. And we're gonna put it like that. And this is gemstone 1. You see, we're organizing the things in real time. Okay. Can I grab this? I can see the gemstones there. Nope. Crap. There's a lot of gems here. Anything else on this? No, no. There's no pickaxe, there's nothing. You can call it data management. Exactly. We're managing the data. It is very close to inventory management, you know, which is one of the main reasons why people watch this channel. Okay. Let's see if we can draft the garage. Yeah, it is. Check this out. Like, we have all of the characters that we've seen. You see Bridget, we got Daniel, Danny Rivane, everybody who is mentioned, I put here, you see. We got the items, and for instance, you see metal detector, ivory dye, coin purse, all of the items have encountered. We have the puzzles. For instance, this is the room puzzle currently, as I have it. The save codes I have, seen. The Red Prince book. Also in the archives, there were some scrapbooks. You see? And we have like our mother had like a swan thing, a swan pendant. So our mother is not that lady. You're really jealous of that problem. You use a notebook with my playthrough. Look like a crazy person with notes everywhere. This is called Obsidian, and it is free to use. You only need to get a license, a monthly fee, if you want it to sync to the cloud. But if you want to use it locally, it is absolutely free. And you know, the rooms, for instance, over here, the commissary. You see, we got the icon, we got the things that it has. The glossary of terms. Every time I go to a terminal, I take a look at the glossary of terms, take a screenshot, and that way I just have the information, you see? Next Dogubomb game, you'll have to try it, yeah. This is for any game that requires serious note-taking. For instance, Gemstone Cavern, I'm probably going to add like an image of the Gemstone Cavern here, the one we got when we, unlocked it. Okay, so where are we? We're here. Let's go to left. This is not good. I'm gonna go with the pantry. I don't want to close this one right now. So we have the monies. We have this. It provides 5 steps. As you can see over here in my notes, the food, the orange provides 5 steps. Bananas give 3 steps. Apples gives 2 steps. Okay, so and there's nothing else here. We need something that goes left. I'm gonna take the nook. And the issue I have is that the garage door costs a gem. The Quad Diamond says, nice coin purse. Awesome. I need a gem. I don't want to go there before we get a gem, so let's just go back to the east wing so we can get a gem. 2 items. One of these items should be... I'm going to go with the corridor for now. Let's just open up a little bit the map. Anything here? Sometimes stuff appears here. But I think it's when I spread items through the house. Okay, we're going to get the storeroom. We have a gen. We got this, and we got that. Sometimes something additional appears. Oh, look at this. There's something there. Oh, I never seen this. I'm going to take a picture and grab it. Storeroom. Found a drawing. 400. And let me see, storeroom. Storeroom. I don't have anything in the storeroom, so I can just... You see my... The largest folder is the screenshots. So... Storeroom. Storeroom 1 in case I find something. I just noticed this. I hadn't noticed it before. Okay. That's why you need to look around. We got this pawn. Nothing else. Okay, we have a gem. That burst reminded me of Twitter, says Pongo. F for Twitter. F. Let's see if we can get the... Nope. We got a patio. I'm gonna try the patio. Required a gem, but we got a gem. So if we get the... Oh, look at this. We have the metal detector. Greater chance of finding keys and monies. Video games, I've never found a drawing either. There's so many tiny things you can miss. Yeah. This game, I don't know. The amount of, you know, detail in the game. Come on, give me the... Ah, crap. Boudoir. Now, give me the guest bedroom. I need a lot of steps. Okay, we got the steps. Oh, look at this! We have the magnifying glass. There's so much I would call myself seasoned with this game. I'm sure I missed half of it. Yeah, we got the magnifying glass now. As you can see, the magnifying glass, you use it when you want to look at things. But there's nothing here, I guess. Okay, let's just go back here. There's nothing. Anything? I've sometimes found things in the most strange places. Like the billiard room puzzle. I don't know if you notice it, but the solution is in one of the notes. Check this out. Billiard room. One of the notes, if you zoom in it, it tells you addition, subtraction, multiplication, division is from the center out. So the solution was right there. Okay, there's nothing here. So, this is not good. I'm kind of locking myself in. Let's go back to the hallway and try to open up a little bit of the table. Otherwise, it's going to be like a, you know, short run. Very short run. You'll find clues from some puzzle everywhere. Yeah. Oh, we got security. Let's take security. Let's use a gem. Okay, this is beeping. There was a coin. You see? There was a coin there. Okay, anything else? No. So, let's go here. View state inventory. Okay, I have not missed yet anything. We're good. Keycard system. Keycard system settings. I always place it to set security level to low. I don't know if that does anything. And offline mode, let's set it to the logs should be change offline mode. They should be unlocked. Back. Return to the security menu. Log into the network. Password is Swansong. Which we found looking at a note with the magnifying glass. We're gonna go to the staff services and we're going to put a special order for the commissary. I'm gonna put a shovel. Approve order. So now we make sure the next time we get, like tomorrow we get to the commissary, we can get the shovel. Let me check something about the glossary of terms. I wanted to see if there was something about the gemstone cavern, but I don't think there is. If you set it to high, you have the utility closet and can cut keycard power, then you'll get more security doors that are unlocked. But if you have no keycard or utility closet, then low is best. Okay. Utility closet. Okay, so yeah, I understand. I have the utility closet, but I don't have the key card. In my other playthrough, I found a key card. Yeah, dig long, dig hard, exactly. I don't think there's anything else here. Log out. So you see, there's us moving. You see? Okay, so let's go over here. Hopefully this will not end our run. Okay, good. We got a courtyard, we got a spare room, and we got the weight room. Do we risk lose? No, it's no point in losing that spare room. Okay, let's go over here. Chapel parlor. I'm going to go ahead with the chapel, you know? I'm gonna sacrifice one coin. Also, sometimes I found things here, so we're gonna check. There's nothing. My metal detector is not going on. So there's nothing here. At least we opened up a couple of, you know, possible areas. Let's go up. I mean, north. Okay, we got the commissary and we got the billiard room. I'm gonna go ahead with the... Should we get the commissary? Let's go with the billiard room. Let's try to get a little bit of monies. Okay, there's nothing here. Sometimes there is stuff, sometimes there isn't. Okay, let's do the puzzle. So let me have my thing, my billiard room thing. So this one is addition. 10 is plus 10, so 10. So we have addition, addition, and addition. Okay, so 3, 4, and 4, 8. So we have plus 18, and yellow is subtraction, minus 16 is 2. Order of operations is from the inside going outside. So plus 15 minus 13, so 2. And this pink is multiplications. So 2 times 3, 6. 6. Plus 3 minus 2 1, multiplied by 15, 15. We did it. You see? Very easy. And it's right there in one of the, like, the tutorial notes. We get a silver key. Unlocking a door with the silver key leads to a room with many doors. That is a good thing. Okay, hopefully this will be locked and I will be able to get the many doors. I'm going to use the special key. I'm going to use the silver key. I want to open up the field. Chamber of Mirrors. What? I've never seen this one. This is a new one. I'm going to take a screenshot. Chamber of Mirrors. Chamber of Mirrors. Okay. And this is, sorry, icon Chamber of Mirrors. Never seen this one. And in the playthroughs I watch. Okay, so this thing says you can now draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. That's the thing it does. Let's go with the Chamber of Mirrors. Okay. If I press this, there's that cloister, expensive little thing. What? There was the cloister? Oh, the one with the 3. I wasn't even paying attention. I'm gonna add it later on my to my guide. Okay. What? Okay. How does this thing work? You mean to tell me I need to come from the other side to open that? What in the crappity crap? Okay, I was bamboozled. This one opens that door. It's kind of like a dead end unless you can get around to the other sides of the room from the outside. Oh, crap. Well, I've never seen this one, so I guess it was a good thing. We need to go to the chapel. That's kind of our only option now. I was bamboozled by the Chamber of Mirrors. We got the pool. That's another, but this one requires a gem. We don't have it. We got the parlor and we got the nook. And this is most likely the end of our run. Wow. That was a short run. It was kind of a short run. Okay, grab this. And let's see. The other 2 boxes are true. The other 2 boxes are blue. This is false. The other 2 boxes are empty. The other 2 boxes are true. This cannot be true, so this one is false. So this false is false. So this is true. The other 2 boxes are empty. So they have to be here. Shakespeare's are drafting gods. Yeah, they screwed us. Screwed us, but good. But it happens, you know? Okay. Oh, well, you know what? We should just do this one. The drawing room. So this is the drawing room. And you know, I was watching and I noticed someone playing and I noticed that you can do this. Check this out. You do this and it opens that safe. And the thing is, I have no freaking clue as to how to open this safe. The person I was watching, I was like half watching, they said something like they have this, you know, 8 dates cracked 8 safes, but it says something like gates, and gate is also like the measure of a step, you know. If you look at the portrait of Sinclair, it shows the bent candle. Oh, look at this. This is the clue. I had no freaking clue as to how someone figured that out. That's the true. Interesting. So that was it. So it says like something 8 gates with 8 safe. Oh no. Clues all over the place. Yes, exactly. But I don't know how to make it because, you know, this is like one gate. And over here, we have like, is this the same gate as this one, or is the person? And in this instance, it goes in one direction. In this instance, it goes in a different direction. So one would think that this is one type of step, you know? And this guy walking slowly, and this lady like walking stealthily, are these the two same type of step? If no, this is one type, 2, 3. The horse, 4. This guy, 5. So this could be 5, you know, how many different types of gates. Once you solve the room letters clue, you'll be able to solve this one. The room letters clue. What is the room letters? Okay, well, I don't have that one, so eventually we will be able to see it, you know? Oh, this puzzle, you mean? Okay, well, when we have all of that, I will, you know, check it out. Let's try this one. Den. I guess that's the end of the run. There's something around. Ah, and look at this. This is the one I told you about. Look at this. If you use this, literally there is the solution to the billiard puzzle. You see? Right there. Something is beeping. What's beeping? What am I missing? Oh, there's a key. Clues in every nook of this house. Yes. And I guess that's the run, because everything is locked. You know what? We're going to call it a day, and we're going to do another speed run. Call it a day. This was a charming cottage. Rooms 19, ranks reached 5, steps taken 53, items found 4. New rooms 2. It's okay. Okay, day 5. We need an axe so we can chop through the walls. I agree. In fact, I know how to get like a sledgehammer. And you see now we have 2 gems and we got 70 steps. If only we'll get to the antechamber quick. Yeah. Oh, look at this. The utility closet immediately. Now I'm gonna open up the playground. Let's see if we can get the utility closet to a more Commissary, parlor. I'm gonna get this parlor. So. The black box is black. This is true. The black box is true. The black box is empty. So if this is true, which we know is true, and this is true, the black box is true, the black box is empty. But that doesn't tell us where the gems are. So I'm gonna say that the black box is black, and the black box is, this is false. The black box is empty, and this is true. The black box is black. We know this is true. So if this is true, the black box is true. This has to be false. The black box is empty. The black box is true. The black box is empty. If this is true, this has to be, okay, I think this might be weird. Because we know this is true, the black box is black. We know this is true. So if this is false, the black box is false. So the black box is true, that's not right, okay. The black box is empty. This has to be true. No, it could be two false. Yeah, right. The black box is black. This is true. The black box is true. This is false. The black box is empty. This is false. Okay, so it has to be here. Come on, give me the things. Thank you. You see, we're getting like the weird things. Okay, should I would have thought about that one for 2 weeks straight and had an aha moment while driving. Could have kicked myself. Yeah. Okay, so I need to try to open up the playfield. Cost and coast. Yeah. Let's go over here and try to open up something to the right. We have this. We're getting bad. We get bad things. You see, all of this makes us double back. Crap. At least I don't have any money. Let's open the commissary. Okay, there should be a special... Oh, look at this. This is how I figure out the password for the... Okay. It says Swamp Song. You can see it with the shovel, but we require 10 coins for this, so we have nothing. Nothing! Let's go up. Pantry. Let's at least get some monies with this and some steps. Wow, we're getting crappy. What's wrong with this? We're getting just crappy things. Come on. Something to the north. Thank you. Okay. We have a gem there. Good. Okay, let's hope for a more... Okay, nice. Passageway. The den. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna use 2 gem and open up the entire field. There you go. You see? We opened it up. We're gonna go north. Archives. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all of your potential floor plans. Screw it. Live dangerously. These are the archives, which I've only seen in my other private playthrough. Oh, look at this. There is a security thing. Interesting. So to the left, we're screwed. To the north is regular, and over here is regular. Hey Joseph, how are you? We're playing Blueprints. The important thing here in the archives are these clippings. You see? Marigold wins a Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book Swimbird had been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. And that, yeah, well done, Marigold, exactly. This is how I figured out that Mary Matthew, her pen name is Marion Marigold, you see? So that's why you link the things. January 2786, Swimbird author never considered herself success. And also we have this in the archives. You see, in the archives, I have all of these screenshots so I can examine them. And that's how I found out that the lady we saw is not our mother, because she doesn't have like the mole, and she also is using a swan pendant instead of the crescent moon pendant. My son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I have always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime. And so we ran out of books we owed. My imagination had to take over from there. Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red, a statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed the book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Swimbird should have been the security password. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard. Question. This is in November of 86. Is the swan song from her swan necklace? Most likely. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were two of the 36 names that appear on a leaked dossier naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumor in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold had past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. I don't have a Caleb Manning enters. Let me add one over here. New Caleb Manning. Mentor, friend, mentor, not mentor. Mentor, friend, and confidant of Mary Matthew, aka Marion Marigold. Well, shit, I've come back and watched the VOD. My Luna, a beagle, is howling at the thin air, which means it's time for a walk. Okay, have a good one. Is a fellow author or writer. Another writer. Okay. We have information about Caleb Manning. And we have the picture here. Marigold is the third prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. And you see what's seen in the corner, suspicious bag under the wave down a local plant. This is the third major last year. It is anticipated to be charged by the Crown. Manning was the last. The trial begins. Something like that, you see? Finally, February 22, 87. No trace is discovered of Cinca heiress, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones. Mary Matthew Jones. And you see, we do this and it updates everything. You see, Mary Matthew Jones. The author and illustrator, whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m. Friday getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Tringsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point. We have seeking information. As I said, I've been watching people stream this, so I know our mother was involved with a group that opposed the monarchy, I guess, in this country. I still don't know why or whatever. And she disappeared, and apparently she's dead, you know, in an accident or something like that. Also, there's a puzzle that requires to know the proper date, and I still haven't not found, because we know we're on day 5, but we don't know when we started the investigation. Okay, let's go north. Okay, this thing, the den, opens up a lot of passages and also gives us a gem, and that's a good thing. So yeah, I still need to figure out how to understand what day are we talking about. Okay, now we probably are in a good place to try to craft the utility closet. There's another thing that I don't know. I don't know if the switches from the utility closet that we drafted yesterday, they maintain the same position as today. I'm gonna try to draft the utility closet in this direction. That one is locked. We don't have a key. What about over here? Let's go with this archive floor plan. We're rolling the dice. Oh crap. It's okay. At least we got a gem. There's nothing else around here? No. Do I have the puzzle for this? Puzzles. Yeah, we have it. I'm going to try the passageway. This cannot be the garage because we're not on the edge. It does require one gem. Let's try the nursery. See if we can get some steps. We got 5 steps from doing the nursery. And any... This is a weird, like a duck or something. We got a gem, and this is the Red Prince. You see? I posted this on one of my videos. This is the Red Prince. Which, according to our mother, apparently is... some sort of dragon there. It is inspired by us. Okay, what should we do now? I'm gonna try to go to the entrance hall, you know? We're gonna double back. I don't wanna go up there and try to do the other ones. Let's double back. We have a lot of steps. We're gonna lose a key. I mean a key, one coin when we pass through the chapel, but that's okay. I don't have enough money for anything, right? No. Yeah, take your coin. Oh, coupon! Look at this! Discount coupons! Save 1 coin on each purchase you make in the estate. Nice. Those are like the random things that sometimes you get. Okay, let's go over here. I don't need to go to the boulevard. Let's just roll with the lock there. Oh, look at this! We're here! Okay, I don't think I need to open that. Garage is on. Dark room is on. Gymnasium. Let's put it off. I don't know why I put this off. Keycard system. The same from the gardener's book is in the chapel. Yes, yes. Exactly. It's one of the... But I still don't know what we need to do with that one. If I turn the keycard system off, does that mean I cannot open the doors? Even if I have a key card? Or I could just open it? We're gonna test that. I just turn it off, you know? I don't need to do these puzzles again because we already discovered that. But at least we did this and it was very, very good. It's what was I looking for. I needed to activate the garage. Now we need to... Stop taking my money, goddammit! Now we need to try to... I'm gonna go to the right. Try to open the field from the other side. We're gonna try to draft the garage. Look at this, we got a courtyard. We got enough gems, let's do this. Oh, we got the sledgehammer. We can probably cause some damage now. Like someone was trying to mess with this wall over here. We don't have a shovel. That's not a good thing. This one goes to the parlor. Let's go in this direction. Kitchen, gem requirement. Okay. Getting a little bit nervous. Okay, we're in the kitchen. I don't know if I've been to the kitchen before. Have I been to the kitchen? Let me see. I don't think I've been to the kitchen. Has food for sale. Banana. Club sandwich. 15 steps. Wow. Tomato soup. I'm gonna use the banana, you know? Yeah, we got a little bit. Oh, we saved 1 coin because of the coupon. Okay. It's the same thing. Oh, look at this. There's food for a doggo over here. What else do we have? Is there anything else around here? I don't have the... No, I don't have the metal detector. We got a stag and we got a 10. What? Tag and stag. Sorry. We got stag and tag. Yeah. Do I have this somewhere else? No. So... Oh. Hello? Hello? Yeah, something weird happened. I don't know how, but I got muted. Can you hear me now? I think you can hear me, right? I don't know how the hell, but I got muted. I might have clicked here. I'm back? Good. I might have clicked here, you know, inadvertently. Confirm settings. Okay. And change of line mode. Focus says, woohoo! Unlocked. Confirm settings. Back. And return to the security menu. Oh, there's a gem I missed somewhere. Look at that. Okay. Log into network. Swan song. Let's request something for the... I think it's not going to let me request something from the commissary because I have not collected what I already requested. Staff services, request special orders. I'm gonna put the shovel. Oh, it did. Okay. Log out. Okay, so there's a gem somewhere I might have missed. Let me just take a look. Never been to that vault that you can see there. Okay, let's go over here. The dark room. I should be able to see things in the dark room. Yeah, you see? What? But the utility closet. Screw it. You know, we're going to go back. I think people are going to lose their... But I'm going to go back to the utility closet because this is the bullcrap. I know the dark room was on. Yeah, take my coin, you jackass. Oh, the dark room was off. It's okay. I got the steps. Okay. Sorry. Sorry, screwed up. It's okay, it's okay. We just messed up a few. Okay. Okay, so now we officially can take a look, for instance, at this. And you see, that's where you get the 1128 thing. If we had the magnifying glass, we would be able to see it. Let me see if there's a gem or anything. All of these pictures here are the ones I have here from my other playthrough in the darkroom, you see? We got all of the pictures, we got all of the messages. For instance, this message over here, it says that green memos found in Hartley's rooms are always false. You see? And Hartley, what we know is a valet for Herbert S. Sinclair. It was mentioned by an email from Miss Ann Babbage. It's mentioned in a note seen in a picture in the darkroom over here, and there's a letter in the servant quarter for Hartley, you see? Apparently, Hartley, after 40 years of servitude, Herbert Sinclair gave them like a house somewhere. But that's not what we are after. Like I said, I already explored the darkroom. There's picture of the staff. There's picture of Sinclair taking like a selfie. Pictures of the orchard. And like I said, if you come here... Ooh, look at this! The battery pack provides juice for battery-powered contraptions. I never found that one. I'm gonna write it down over here. Just take a picture. And over here, In the items, we add battery pack. Provides juice for contraptions made in the workshop. And over here, we rename to battery pack. And you see, this is how you keep things organized. And then you can export this. I usually upload this to my Google Drive, and I can download it in my. You can install Obsidian in your tablet. So when I'm watching stuff on Twitch, I'm perusing the things, all of the notes on the copy that I keep on my tablet. Now we need an electric shovel. We need this one, Pongo. A super sledgehammer. Sorry. Why? Because there are walls around the house that look like a wall in the Zelda games. Like you see them and they're a little bit cracked. If you have like the super sledgehammer, you can bust those walls. I saw a streamer doing it. Okay, let's go over here. We got a spare room. We got a... Okay, I'm not going to crap. I don't want to use... This has keys for sale. Charge my sledge. Exactly. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Hope... Oh! The lab! Now I need another gem. You see, we got a note here. I typically work over a sink collapse, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine test. Think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I've been unable to find the laboratory on the state. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. There's a puzzle over here that I still don't know how it works. You know, there's like levers, you put them up, down. Something that this machine requires additional power piping from the boiler room. So we need to draft the boiler room, put power over here, and then we do something with this, but I have no freaking clue. There's a periodic table of elements here with numbers. And over here you get the table with everything. So I already, in my other playthrough, deciphered this. And the thing it says is push 3 up after 9. That's what it says, you see? Push 3 up after 9. I have no frigging clue as to what it means. But you gotta push 3 up after 9. We got this. We can search an experiment. Experiment setup. You can test experimental house creatures. Whenever you draft a showroom, immediately when you draft a hallway from another hallway. Immediately add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool, gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your room, gain 1 star. I'm gonna put immediately, gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Combine. Start experiment. We got 1 key. You see, experiment successful. Can we do another experiment on the same day? Experiment setup. Oh, no, okay. This is the experiment for this thing. Research logs. We don't have any research log. Login to network is the same thing. We don't have anything special here. There's a red note somewhere around. Also gotta check that. This one, heating and cooling curves. Melting point, complete thaw. There's something over here, but I don't have the magnifying glass and I cannot really see. It says unaffected, but I can make what it says over there. Where was the red note that I saw? I think it might be in one of these. Am I good here? Yeah, for the puzzles. I said there's a red note somewhere, but I'm not seeing it. Where did I find that red note? Here? No. There's a red note that says effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. That's a lie. Can I access the electronic email here? Let's check. Swan song. I've already been to the office. I've read the emails that we have. Electronic email? No, it's only in the office. Okay. Oh, there's the red note. You see? This one. Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. This is a lie. It's only the office. Okay, so let's go back to the dark room. We already got one additional key, so that's a good thing. Let's try this. Greenhouse. Okay. Crap! We don't have gems. We're gonna have to do this. I don't have a shovel. I cannot dig. This is the furnace, you see? This is where Freddy Krueger spawns or something. And I screwed myself up. I need to go back down. Whoa, it's gonna be a long trek. Crap. Experiment immediately gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your room. Successful triggers 1. Oh, crap. Some days, the random generator gods do not smile kindly upon you. And that's it, you know? I'm pretty sure this is our great uncle's, you know, wife. This is Miss Babak, or something like that. Babbage. Miss Babbage. She's in the office. Reading emails. A couple of maids from the staff. That's it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go down all the way down to the kitchen. I gotta keep an eye because according to this, we have 1 gem that we have not seen. There's a gem somewhere. I don't see a gem here. Let me see the room puzzle thing. Okay. I need to check the room above mine, but I didn't. Okay, hallway. Now we're here. We're just using steps like a jackass. We go up. We go over here. We go over here. Oh, we got a couple of steps from passing through the... Okay. I'm gonna check to my right. Gonna use a key. I'm gonna use this one because I'm not going to lose half my step. No way. Oh, look at this. This is the maid's chamber. Staff notice, the day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair, F. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. In following the instructions led by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All living staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. Yes, F. So, what I don't know if this means that we started like Saturday, November 7, maybe? Because like I said, there's a thing that we can do that requires to input a date. And I didn't know what the date was. This is the staff, as you can see, and this is a Mela image that I found. All of this has previously been properly, recorded in my notes. If you check over here, this is the maid chamber. We have images of all of this. I like having these like 2 playthroughs, so I don't bore you with the extensive note-taking that takes place. We just use the results. Okay, but we don't have... This is not good, because there's nothing here. There's like a duck. That's it. Not any gems or anything. Okay, so here and up. No gems, right? Oh. Let me see if there are any gems around here. We might have missed. Oh, look at this! I found it! Found it! Gem has been acquired. I don't have a key card for this. What? It worked because I disengaged the thing? I think it worked. It worked. You see, when you shut down the key card, when you shut down the key card system, they just open. I'm gonna make a note of that. Utility closet. If shut, if off, the doors are the do I have a note for this? If off, the doors opened by an electronic key card are open. This is very, very good information. So apparently the utility closet is an extremely useful room. Because I had no idea if you still would need the... No, it opened. Wow. Okay, keep your fingers crossed, people. Give me the garage. If you give me the garage... I already have a drawing room, right? I'm gonna use the gem. See if we can find another gem around here. No. And I screwed up because I thought it's the wrong direction. Excellent. Excellent! Of course, on you. God damn it. And it's locked and we don't have anything. Okay, couple of bad decisions in the end. Come on. Okay, don't tell me you need anything here. Oh, crap. I think we're done. Because that's locked, that's locked. Crap. Okay, no garage for now. And I have a sledgehammer and a battery pack, but I locked myself up. This is what happens sometimes, you know, the random gods are not happy. Let's see about the secret room puzzle. Do we have this one 6 up? No, we don't. One second. So where are the images? So we got a 10 or a tag. Anybody has any freaking clue as to what that is? Because that's a cliff. Or is the sea? And what? We're in this room. 2 right, 6 up. This one. Coast and cost. Oh. I would never. Why is this thing muting itself? God damn it. Am I pressing something over here that mutes? Crap. Like I was saying, I would have never gotten that coast and cost. So weird. And I don't know why I keep muting myself. I'm gonna start moving that over here, maybe. Okay, so I guess we are screwed. Because that one is locked, that one is locked. We don't have any monies. We don't have anything of anything. Furnace, passage. Nothing. Nothing! Yeah, we're screwed. But I learned the mechanics of the utility closet. That was so. You think you're hitting a keyboard shortcut when you switch between obsidian and something? I shouldn't, because I do this and then I do this. Weird. That's so weird. Well, we got some good information, but we are screwed, people. It took me a few days in the other playthrough to get to the garage. I think we're gonna have to call it a day. The red villa. 6 red rooms. Wow. 7 new rooms. This was actually pretty good. The red villa. This is day 5. Okay. Save and quit. Okay, so and remember in the Discord, I already uploaded the first version of my Obsidian Vault for this. I will upload maybe today or tomorrow. I'm gonna upload the updated, the updated version in case anybody wants to check it out. But yeah, those were days 4 and 5 of Blueprints. This is an awesome game. It's an awesome game. So yeah, we will see each other again on Friday for 7 Days to Die. So remember, this counts as Thursday video. I hope you enjoyed this. That's it for now. See you next time.